Are you all alright?
Yes. No, you are all left.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. This time I am bringing you a haul finally. I think the last haul I did was in January this year. So obviously with quarantine and everything going on, I've bought a lot of stuff. If you're stuck at home and you have a computer and you have eBay and Etsy and Instagram, you kind of end up buying a lot of stuff. At least that's what I did. But I also have things that I've bought out of quarantine, some things that I've bought in Amsterdam and stuff. So it will be a pretty big collective haul of basically everything that I've bought this year. Well, not everything. I tried to leave out a few things that you may already have seen on my channel or that are not that special, but you will definitely see the majority of the pieces. Before we get into this video, if you want to see how I did this 1940s inspired hairstyle, then click somewhere up here and you will see my last video where I show you how I did it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start with a few things that I've bought in quarantine. So the first thing that I want to show you is a blouse, and it's this cream long sleeve 1940s inspired blouse. Kind of hard to show you, but you will see it in a try on. It has this very stunning collar and also some nice buttons. And it is a reproduction blouse, so if you like this blouse and you like how it looks on, then you can actually buy this one. I don't know if the exact color is still available, but it is from the brand Freddies of Pinewood. I'm sure that a lot of you already know this brand. They're pretty popular in the vintage scene, and they actually also do a lot of very cool denim stuff and very nice jeans. So if you're on the hunt for some 1940s or 1950s inspired jeans, then definitely check their page out. But they also have a lot of very cool blouses and sweaters and belts and a lot of things. So definitely check them out. I will leave the link down below if you want to check it out. And yeah, it's just a long sleeve blouse, perfect for fall, and a very much needed staple in everyone's wardrobe. Definitely a blouse that I've worn to death already. I actually bought this one secondhand on Instagram, but it is from the brand Freddies of Pinewood. We're already coming to one of my favorite pieces that I've bought this year, and it's this, very hard to show you now, super stunning 1940s dress. It's a paisley dress. Here you can see the pattern, and it's so stunning. Oh my goodness, you guys. You can tie it in the back, and it actually has a front zipper. So it is actually very practical to put on because you just like zip it. I think this is a house dress from the 1930s or 1940s, but I still really like to wear it outside. I think it's super stunning for like a garden party, or if you want to look a bit more fancier on a summer event. I actually bought this for my birthday this year, so I took a lot of pictures on my Instagram at my birthday in this dress, so you may have already seen it, but if not, here it is in its whole glory. There's still a tag attached. Here you can see it. And I've bought this one off eBay. So the next thing that I'm going to show you is something that I actually thrifted this year, and it's this very stunning, very like floral Hawaii summer skirt in this very beautiful print. It's very light, so it is perfect for summer. And I actually think that this is from the 1950s probably, or it is a very good reproduction, but I actually think that it's old because look at the zipper. It's a metal zipper, and it also has these clips. I don't know if you can see them, but a lot of very old skirts, they have these details that often reproductions actually do not have. So and also because of the very light fabric and the way it has been made, I'm guessing that this is vintage from the 1950s probably. Next up, I actually have a hat for you. I am not a hat lady yet, but I want to get into hats more in the future. So I bought this 1940s straw hat from my favorite vintage shop in Berlin, which is called Glencheck. So if you're in Berlin, definitely check it out. And the shop owner, she actually put this ribbon on it. Before it had a very bright, very big red ribbon, and I just did not really like the way it looks. It was also not very versatile. So she put this like kind of champagne colored ribbon on it and also put a little bow to it. So yeah, that's a nice detail. So that's what it looks like on. I will probably put a picture of me wearing it here. I wore this to one of David's concerts. Moving on to 2 shirts. First up is this absolutely stunning 1940s satin top. It's kind of a crop blouse, if that makes sense. It is so stunning, you guys. Like, this is my dream top, actually. I saw this on Revival Vintage, I think they're called. And I knew that I had to get it like right away, immediately. Look at the back. It has some very, very, very beautiful glass buttons. You can see them here. And it has puffed sleeves, which I love. And I also really, really like how it is like kind of ruched, if that's the word. I don't know how to explain it. It sits very nice on you because it cinches in your waist while being flowy on top, and then it has these amazing puffy sleeves, so it's overall a perfect silhouette. And then it even has 2 ribbons in the front, so you can tie a bow with it or just leave it that way, and oh, I just adore it. It's so beautiful. Then next up, another thing that I actually have not worn yet. I ordered this from eBay. It was so awfully cheap that I just ordered it. I had to order it, basically. It was like 7 euros or something. And it's this super delicate 1930s probably shirt. It has this like very beautiful lace, I guess. I don't know if it's lace. And it has this satin trim on the collar and then also on the sleeves. And then on the side you can see you can clip it, and similar to the blouse that I've just shown you, it also has this like kind of ruching on your waist. So yeah, I don't know if I will get a lot of use out of this because it's very delicate and it also has a few holes here and there, but I think you can repair them. But I'm looking forward to style this in the future. Moving on to the things that I've bought in Amsterdam this year. If you did not know, David and I did a very nice 4-day trip to Amsterdam at the end of July, I think. And we of course went to a few vintage shops. Amsterdam actually has a few nice options. And I found 3 things. So first things first, I found a striped vintage t-shirt, and I wanted one for such a long time. Just a very plain shirt that you can just wear when you do not feel like wearing a fancy blouse or when you want to look more sporty. So I found this super easy blue and white striped shirt, and I bought this at Bis Vintage, I think they're called, and it's a dead stock shop. They actually have 3 shops, and I bought this at the dead stock shop, and it's from the 70s, I think, but it works perfectly fine for 1930s to 1950s looks, and it just looks super good with some jeans or with a nice pair of pants or even with some shorts. I've worn this. It's just so easy. It's perfect for dancing, it's perfect for doing exercise, it's perfect for lounging around, it's perfect for going out. Like, yeah, I'm so happy that I got this, and if I ever go back I will probably get this in like every color. Then also at Bis Vintage, but at one of their other stores, I found a black 1940s probably or 1930s dress. And this is something that I actually wouldn't usually pick out for me, but I tried it on and there were certain aspects of this dress that really like spoke to me. So, and it was very cheap actually. It was I think 30 euros or 40 euros for a 1930s, 1940s dress in perfect or almost perfect condition. That's pretty good. That is what it looks like. It is a black dress. And first of all, As I said, I don't usually pick up black dresses just because I feel like they give off like this very like triste, sad vibe. Like I immediately have to think of a funeral or something. But this one I thought was just really cute because look at the detailing. First of all, it has this like stunning white Peter Pan collar, and then look at these cute bows in the front. Like the detailing is just so cool. And I also really like this rayon kind of fabric, and it has these, I don't know, they look like oh, I forgot the word. I will insert it somewhere here, but these like, what are they called? These plants that are that bring luck to you. If you can see the, it's kind of hard to show. Then it has a very classic metal zip, and then there are a lot of buttons in the back. And you can see a few buttons are already falling off. That's why it's not in perfect condition, but otherwise it is really like it was never worn. Another thing that I really love about this dress is actually the sleeves. I mean, you cannot see it here, you have to see it in the try-on portion, but they have this like kind of, not really balloon, but a bit balloon sleeve. It's just very nice. And the thing, I think the major thing that made me buy this dress is the fact that this dress really goes up to my hand, which like never happens, like never. Because I'm tall, most 1940s dresses, they hit like around here and it just looks so weird. And this dress I feel like was really constructed for a tall person. It comes with a belt too. The belt has some buttons as well. And yeah, it is a bit big on me, so I think I will take this to the tailor just to see if they can maybe take it in a bit. But yeah, I just think it's cool and I hope I will find an occasion to wear this. And then the last thing, but definitely not the least thing, that I got in Amsterdam is this absolutely stunning, probably 1950s bathing suit. Look at that perfection, you guys. Here you can see the label. It is in absolute perfect condition. No stains, nothing. Even the lining is still in such a good condition. And the cool thing about this one is that you can either wear it strapless, which I really like because it gives off this like bombshell kind of feeling, or you can actually, it also has a neck holder. So yeah, if you want to feel safe, then you can just take this, and it also has some nice glass buttons. And now I will tell you the price for this. €5.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Can you believe this? I got this at the store which is called Laura Dolls in Amsterdam, and I was just going through this like €5 bathing suit rack and I saw this and I tried it on. It fit nicely. There's still a little bit of space, so if I would gain weight then it would probably fit much more perfect, but it still fits very nicely. And I already wore this twice this year, and I just love it so much. I'm so happy that I got it. And at the same store I actually picked up this very cute, probably late 40s to early 50s cream blouse with the cutest bow cutouts. It also has this very cute Peter Pan collar, some nice glass buttons. It has a few little issues, or a few holes were mended, as you can see. That's also the reason why I got this for €10, I think. Those little repairs are at the end of the blouse, so I always just tuck in my blouses into the skirt or trousers, so I really do not care. And I thought that for €10 this was such a steal. Okay guys, so be prepared because the next thing is absolutely divine. Earlier this year I was scrolling through a German like secondhand website, and I actually found an original 1940s wartime era playsuit for 10 or 15 euros. It was crazy. And it looks like this. So that's the top. It's so freaking cute. It's in this like blue and red shade, and then it has some cute buttons in the back, which is such a nice detailing. And now look at the inside lining. It's stripes. The button part looks like this. It's basically just a skirt, so you have to wear some bikini shorts underneath. I also wore this in Amsterdam, so I will put a photo here. But yeah, it's just so cute. And if you look inside, you will see that they used some different fabrics, which is why I think that this is from the wartime era, because back then fabrics were not really in stock, so people had to be creative, and that's how things like this kind of happened. Moving on. I recently did a clothing swap on the internet with a woman, and I gave her 2 things that I don't really wear anymore, and she gave me 2 other things. First of all, she gave me this very cute kind of vintage vest. I don't know, it might be from like the 90s or something, but it just looks so cute, styled as 1940s, and when I saw this I was like, yes, I want to get this like immediately. I also really like the color. It's in this like very cute light green color, and it has some nice cutouts in the back and in the front, and it just looks super nice with a white blouse underneath and some trousers. And then the other thing she got me was this vintage 1940s, 1930s inspired. It's not actually from that era, it's probably like reproduction or 70s or something, but it looks super 1930s, 1940s. Brown bag, and yeah, this is super nice for summer and for autumn, and there's actually also a lot of space in there, which is nice. So if you go on a picnic or on like a little trip, this will be very practical. So next up is probably my favorite piece of this whole haul. I went to one of my local thrift shops a while back, and I was actually really not expecting to find anything. I was just going through it, and then I went through a rack and I saw this fabric, and I was like, oh, that's cute, probably like 80s or something. And then I got it out of the rack, looked at it, and I saw this. And it turned out to probably be a 1940s blouse. And I got it for 14 euros. It's so amazing. It's wrinkled, so I definitely need to iron it, but you will see it in the try-on. Look at the beautiful buttons. They're like little leaves. Even though the color gives off a very kind of spring vibe, I feel like this will also be very nice for fall. And it actually also came with a bow that you can attach at the back, but I don't really know where that is at the moment, so yeah, it's probably somewhere in my mess. It has some puffy sleeves, and yeah, it just also fits very nicely, so that was just pure luck, to be honest. Moving on to some of the last pieces of this haul. I recently purchased 2 pieces from a woman on Instagram. She's from Sweden, and she was just like sending me a picture of a blouse, a 1940s blouse, and she was like asking me if I wanted to purchase it from her because she didn't want it anymore, and she thought that it would look beautiful on me, so she messaged me first before listing it, which is so sweet, by the way. So if you're watching this, thank you so much again. And I loved it. And then she even showed me a few more things, and I also picked up something else for me. That is what it looks like. It has a very nice color, as you can see. Some cute puffy sleeves, and then you can see it has some pleats in the front, which gives it it's just a nice detail. And as you can see in try-on, it's still a bit big on me, but I will give this to my tailor and she will take it in. Okay, so the other thing that she got me, you may have already seen on my Instagram, but it is this stunning piece. These are original 1940s shorts with some nice buttons on the sides and these like Mexican style hats. And it's just so cute. It has a few little flaws, as you can see, but it's hardly visible when you're wearing it because of the print. She also gave me both of the pieces for a very, very good price. I just love these shorts already. They're a bit short on me. I mean, not too short so that I cannot go out in public, but as you can see, there's still some hem in there. So I am thinking of letting this out, but we will see. So the next things that I want to show you are actually much more autumn related. I'm actually planning on doing a fall wardrobe stable for a 1940s wardrobe video. Was that English? I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in a fall stable video. First thing is this lovely blue, probably 1950s sport jacket with a zip in the front, a metal zip, and it also has a tag still. And I just really like the detailing on the sleeves and also at the bottom, as you can see. And I got this I think last week, and I wore this ever since, like almost every day. It's just so cozy. It's actually a man's jacket, but it looks great on me and I will definitely keep it. It's super cool for fall because it looks very, very nicely with some trousers, very nicely with jeans, and also very nice with dresses. So it's very versatile, and I like that it adds a pop of color to your outfit, because I usually only wear like black and white cardigans or more black cardigans, so this one is a very nice alternative. The next few things I actually have on today. So the first thing is this stunning 1940s inspired short-sleeved sweater, and I actually got this today. A special person gifted it to me today, and I'm so happy. It was knitted after an original 1940s pattern, and I just love the color blocking on this. And then the other thing is actually trousers. They're from Vivienne of Holloway. I did a collaboration with them, and I love them. They're so versatile. So if you ever look for a nice pair of trousers and for a 1940s or 1930s style, I would definitely recommend you to check out Vivienne of Holloway. They have these like Catherine trousers, they're called, in like at least 20 colors or even more, and also different materials, and they're so versatile, so freaking comfortable, and so chic at the same time. And then the absolute last thing that I want to show you is a fall jacket from the 1940s, probably late 1940s. Yeah, it's in this like brown beige color. It has some nice shoulder pads and like one button in the front, and that's what the inside looks like. It's just a nice jacket to have for fall when it's not too cold yet, but you already need a little jacket. And I really like the sleeve details, and I also really like that it has pockets, because yeah, everyone loves pockets, right? And that was actually everything I got. I know it is a lot, but as I said, this is collective, so I did not buy this in 1 month. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want a 1940s fall wardrobe stable video. And I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!